You wake up to the sound of metal slamming shut. For a moment, you think it's just another nightmare. But then the pain hits. Your head is ringing, your mouth tastes like blood, and your hands are tied behind your back. That's when it comes rushing back. The ambush, the shouting, the gunfire, and then darkness. And now you're here. You're not a soldier anymore. You're a prisoner. Yesterday you had a rifle, a squad, a purpose. Today you have nothing. They took your weapon, your boots, even your name. Now you're just a number, standing in a line of men who look just as lost as you feel. No introductions, no words, just fear. You're pushed into a truck packed so tight you can barely breathe. 30 men crushed together. One of them tries to move and gets slammed down with a rifle, but he doesn't try again. Neither do you, because you learn quickly here. You don't speak, you don't move, you don't get noticed. When the truck finally stops, it's still dark, but you can see enough to understand where you are. Barbed wire fences stretching endlessly, watchtowers above you, guns pointed inward. Not to keep enemies out, but to keep you in. They line you up and start counting. One of the prisoners collapses right there in the dirt. Nobody helps him. The guard just drags him away like he's nothing. You realize something cold and heavy. This place isn't meant for survival. It's meant to break you. They hand you a metal bowl later. It's not really food, just dirty water with something floating in it. But you drink it anyway, because hunger doesn't give you choices. You start learning the rules without anyone explaining them. Don't look guards in the eye. Don't fall by in. If one person tries to escape, everyone suffers. You see it happen on the second day. A man runs. He almost reaches the fence. Almost. And then the shots ring out. He drops instantly. They make all of you stand there and watch. No one looks away, because looking away is seen as defiance. And defiance here gets you killed. Days pass. Or maybe it's weeks. You can't tell anymore. Time doesn't exist inside this place. Your body is getting weaker. Your thoughts slower. You start thinking about home, and you realize that's dangerous. Hope is dangerous, because you see what happens when someone loses it. A man in your barracks stops eating, stops talking. He just lies there staring at nothing, and by morning, he's gone. No blood, no wounds, just empty. The worst part is, you can't even remember his face. Then something changes. Not outside, but inside you. It starts with a glance, a small detail, a gap in the fence, barely noticeable. Not big enough to crawl through, but maybe enough to cut. You notice the guards change shifts every few hours. You notice one of them always walks to the same corner at night, alone, smoking like clockwork. You don't say anything, but others see it too. Suddenly survival isn't enough anymore. Now there's something else. A possibility, a risk, a chance. There are 4 of you now. You don't know their names, and it doesn't matter. One manages to steal a small piece of metal. Another creates a distraction during roll call. You just watch and wait. Your heart beating harder than it ever has before. Not from fear, but from something close to hope. Night comes and everything slows down. The camp grows quieter. The guard moves to his usual spot, and that's when it happens. You move quickly, quietly, hands shaking as you press the metal against the wire. It takes longer than you expected. Every second feels louder than gunfire. Then finally it gives. Someone whispers now, and you run. No plan, no direction, just away. Feet hitting the ground faster than your thoughts can keep up. For a second, it feels unreal, like you've already made it. But then the spotlight hits. You freeze just for a fraction of a second, and that's enough. Shouting erupts behind you. Gunshots crack through the night. One of the others falls. You hear it, but you don't stop. You can't stop, because stopping means becoming just another body dragged away in the dirt. You'll run into the trees. Branches tearing at your skin. Lungs burning. Legs screaming to give up. But you keep going, because this is the first real chance you've had since the moment you were captured. The noise behind you fades slowly. The lights disappear. The barking dogs grow distant, until finally there's nothing. Just Silence. You collapse behind a rock, your entire body shaking from exhaustion, from fear, from everything you've been holding inside. For the first time in what feels like forever, no one is watching you. No one is counting you. No one owns you anymore. But you're not safe. Not yet. You don't know where you are. You don't know where to go. You don't even know if you'll survive the night. But you're alive. And that changes everything. Because being a prisoner of war isn't just about staying alive inside the camp. It's about what happens when you finally get out. Because escape isn't freedom. It's just a different kind of survival, and most never even make it this far.